Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. On this video, we'll do a couple of tests. And I have already done this test. The first test that I'm talking about is 3D. I have tried 3D on this TV, and I have to tell you, this is probably one of the best 3D TV panels I have ever seen. And you have to remember, I still have 3D TV LG, the old LG 3D TV. But it's nothing compared to what this OLED has to offer. And the movie I'm watching, it's Sanctum 3D. This is the movie that was executive produced by James Cameron. They used pretty much the same cameras that he used on the Avatar. And it truly shows in this movie. Now, there is no way for me to show you 3D. You know, I cannot show it to you. I can like maybe use these glasses and try to like, just so maybe you can see. But trust me, it looks, things pop out like if like his face is there. Now imagine his entire body being here and that being deep down there. So it's like there's a three-dimensional point of view. Like his face is way up here. You guys can see it, but once I put these 3D headset on, his face, his entire body appears here. And it looks amazing, man. I tried some other 3Ds as well. I heard the gravity's the Avatar is the best thing to try. But let me just show you what type of options there are on the 3D really quick. Here, let me use my controller. There it is. So these are the options that's available for the 3D. You come up here, you click all settings right there. And then here, let me adjust my focus. Jesus Christ, there goes my focus, finally. And you come here to the 3D settings, you click on the 3D settings. You have to make sure that it's turned on. If you don't turn on the 3D settings, it will not work. Also, I need to remind you guys, it is very important to understand, if you're going to be buying a 4K player, this player right here, the Samsung M9500, does not support 3D. Sony UBP-X800 supports it, and LG UP970 supports it. Samsung does not support for 3D. It does not support 3D. So if you're planning on watching 3D, stay away from the M9500. However, lucky me, I have my PlayStation 4 Pro, and PlayStation 4 Pro supports 3D because of this thing, because of the PlayStation VR. So lucky me, I can use a PlayStation 4 Pro as a 3D. So that's kind of cool. So I just want to kind of give you a heads up on that so you understand. But don't worry, if you have a PlayStation 4 Pro, no worries. You can watch 3D. As you can see right here, I'm watching it. And there's different things here. They have different options. They have a 3D pattern recognition. They have a 3D color correction. Corrects the 3D image colors. You can choose between left and right, or right to left, depending on how you would like to view those images put together. Or you can choose an auto mode, or you can go ahead and do it yourself. See, there's an automatic, and then there's a manual mode right here that you can choose. You can come up here, you can adjust the 3D depth and 3D viewpoint. I usually leave it on automatic. I think it's the best option. And just keep it there on automatic. Then exit. And I don't know how much of this I can maybe, there's maybe a scene I can play for you really quick here and show you something. Hold on. I mean, you guys cannot see it, but this entire, like, here. This entire scene would pop out of the screen. Like, everything you see here would pop out. the depth of field, everything feels as if like you're in there. Like the entire movie feels as like you're really there, and really looks great, man. I cannot stress enough how much OLED really helps 3D here. It really, they did a fantastic job with this 3D. You cannot see it, but once you put the glasses on, all of these characters, like this character right here, both of them, they will be like right up here, up in your face. You would feel like you're right behind them or like right in front of them, and it really looks good. So definitely, this is the best. This is the best 3D that I have seen. Period. And these are the passive glasses, and they get the job done. You can watch it from each angle. That's another cool thing about this 3D curved. It really gives a much better effect when it's curved, from what I understand. But it works great. So anyway, there you go, guys. This is just my quick overview on the 3D. You get two pair of 3D glasses. I think it's a cool addition that not only do you get OLED, not only do you get 4K, and on top of that you get HDR and Dolby Vision and 3D and curved. So you get best of the both worlds. You get a lot of good accolades with this TV for a very reasonable price, and I think this is definitely a good model to go with. So if you're into 3D, you're gonna definitely appreciate this TV. So you get to enjoy both. Did I just say boy? Jesus Christ, what am I talking about? Can't even talk today. You get both 3D immersion, and you get OLED 4K Dolby Vision HDR immersion. So you get both 3D and 4K Dolby Vision HDR immersion from both formats. And of course, the OLED by itself, it's just a reason enough for you to jump in on it. So it's one of the best 3D. And remember, guys, I had 3D. I watched 3D on the PlayStation VR, and I had my old LG 3D TV since 2011, I think it was 2011. I got the 3D. Might have been 2010, late 2010. I think it was 2010. And I still have that LG TV, and it's a wonderful 3D TV. But compared to this is the best I have ever seen. This is like the real movie theater experience on this one. This is the one, C6 model. You definitely want to go with this. If there's a bigger version out there that has 65-inch, and then I go with the bigger one. But this is an excellent 3D. So there you go. My final conclusion, excellent 3D. And it's just not me saying. If you go to various different websites, you search C6P LG OLED 3D, they will give you like highly recommended 3D TV. I know that 3D is dying, but right now, I'm still trying to collect some 3D movies. They're really cheap. I want to get Gravity. I want to get Avatar and a bunch of other ones. I want to collect the really great 3D movies so I can have them in my collection. Obviously, Avatar is on my list, and Gravity is on top of my list. Of course, all of the Disney 3Ds, I want to get that. But definitely Avatar and Gravity, these two are definitely on my top priority list that I want to get. Well, there you go, guys. That's all I got to say about the 3D.